Do you believe adults should dress up at theme parks? And I'm going to explain why I'm talking about this right now. Okay? 800-409-9393. Disney adults, I want to talk to you. I'm a Disney adult, so let's have a conversation. If you think Disney adults are freaks, if you think I'm a freak, let's have a conversation. Everyone, do you believe that adults should dress up at Disney? All right, like I said, we are live on YouTube. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. Okay, because I have the ability now to show you guys on YouTube. So this is what they dress like, and I'll show you, Ashley. Disney adult costume at park. I went to Disney about a month ago. I go at least once a month because I'm an annual pass holder. And I have noticed the more and more that I've gone, there are more and more adults. I always thought that you weren't allowed to do this. But there are more and more adults that will go full-on costume.
Oh, my God.
Okay? Look at these guys.
That's kind of scary.
Yep. Look at these people. So what do you guys think? Do you think that, like, you know...
That's too much. I only think you should be dressing up at theme parks if you have children. Because then you're going with, like, oh, my kids want to dress up. Okay, I'll dress up. But to just willingly, as an adult, like, hey, guys, it's going to be a group of us. We're going to dress up like the Seven Dwarfs. It's like, what?
And there's one thing to dress up like, you know, what...
Mickey ears, Minnie ears. Cool.
Well, always cool.
But if you got the full-on outfit, nah.
Well, and this is, if you wear the same... What people will do is they'll wear the colors, right? They're going to wear like, oh, dang it, why isn't it showing? It's just showing our prep page on YouTube. If you want to see what we're doing coming up on the show, you're going to be able to see it on our prep page. Why isn't it showing this, though? Here, I want to show you guys this. Here we go. Right here now. All of a sudden now you can see what I'm talking about. So... what is it for you? An 800-409-9393. Getting a lot of callers right now. You can text in at 97720. Kara. As I'm at Disney, I've noticed this more and more. People are dressing up as you know, these characters.
Right. I think it's weird. But then I was thinking, didn't you dress up to go to the movies? Like, didn't you have to call your mom about that?
That's different. He's sitting in the dark. I'm going to give him that.
Yeah, here's why I think it's different is, and I don't even mind people dressing up at Disney if it's Halloween. My issue is, what if kids are walking up to you?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, people get paid to dress up. And these little kids, like, literally think Cinderella and everything is real. And then they see, like, 20 of them. And it ruins it for everybody.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Yo, y'all got to chill out because my niece going to be in there in a couple weeks. And I'm going to be real mad if she sees Cinderella 12 times.
Yeah, so everybody listening better not be dressing up to go to no Disney World.
Right. Take it to the movie theaters. Keep it at home.
Yeah, take it to the movies like Joe.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Do it in the dark when no one can see. Paul, you say, what about anime conventions? I've got no problem with an anime convention. I have no problem with dressing up unless I have a problem. And Disney adults, I'm going after you, even though I'm a Disney adult. Stop wearing costumes at Disney World. Yeah. What do you think, Paul?
I think that if you have a kid, it's fine, like Ashley's opinion, because there's the dudes that, like, when wrestling comes to town, they dress like The Undertaker, and I'm sort of like, what the heck are you doing, dude? And, yeah, if you're okay with Disney bounding as a 32-year-old without a kid, then you have to be okay with the dudes that dress like weird stuff.
You make a great point. I didn't even think about this. When WrestleMania was here, did people dress up as their favorite wrestler? Joe, you went to WrestleMania at one point. Were they dressed up as, like, wrestlers? Because that is also a bit much.
I think that...
Unless you're kids.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
But that's, like, no one's walking up to you going, hey, can I... Like, if you're posing as The Undertaker, if you're trying to, like, trick people...
Yeah.
You're crazy.
People are crazy.
No, there are people that will go up to them and take pictures with them.
See, especially if you have a kid. There's like 12, 13-year-olds that go to WrestleMania with their uncles or dad. I'm like, oh my God, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. No, it's not.
Check this out. Like, someone texting at 727. They have a rule at Disney where you're not allowed to dress up as a character. That's why a lot of Disney bound. That's why the adults Disney bound, which is the word for dressing up in the same colors, which is okay. But I'm telling you, Texter, and maybe we can get you on the phone, people are wearing more stuff. They're wearing like helmets and stuff too. I know you're going to say I'm wrong, but go on Instagram. You'll see these people. It's
He
crazy.
ain't lying.
No.
People are in full-blown costume. Makeup and everything.
Yes.
Oh, my
Yes. No
goodness.
full-length costume, capes, masks. I'm telling you, people are still doing it. And you can buy the masks at the park. To say that there's no way you could get it in, you could just go buy one. Joe, I have never, ever been to Disney. Well, we're going to change that in about a month and a half. Wink, wink, wink. Got a bunch of tickets on the way.
Have you? Yeah, I don't
No.
remember you ever fully dressing up as a Disney
No.
character and going to Disney. Now,
You'll never see
T-shirts, cool. Matching T-shirts, cool. But the whole like actual costume, no. Do that on Halloween, but don't do it at Disney.
Yeah, if you do that, I'm going to put a tickler file
You're
on you.
confusing the kids. You made a great point. I never thought about that, Joe. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. And then I didn't want to say it, and he obviously hid when this happened. Jed does this, and it's the only time people will go, I went, but Goofy asked me for $5 to take a picture. And I was willing to do it, but I thought that was
That's
weird.
a crazy hustle right there.
Hey, Bree, you say that there are rules. I'm telling you, though.
They're breaking
I
them.
swear to God, Bree, I've seen people in costumes, like full-on costumes, capes, masks, you name it. And I'm not talking about the Mickey's, not so scary Halloween. Bree, have you seen these people?
But if you're like a real Disney adult, you know that you're not allowed to wear masks or full-length dresses or capes. There are rules.
Yeah, but people are doing it. So, Bree, you go to Disney often?
Yeah, I go to Disney a lot. I don't Disney bound too much unless it's like a Dapper Day where everyone's like agreeing to come and dress cute.
So
But
did you
I'll
do that
like
on
a
Dapper Day?
subtle-
I was there on
What's
Dapper
Dapper
Day,
Day?
but I wasn't dappered up. I've never heard of it before, and I'm like, why are these people dressed like nice and they went to Epcot this year?
That's when you what is dapper up?
Yeah.
You dress nice.
I
don't know.
Disney bounded as Sven, like the reindeer from Frozen.
Aw.
So I had like a nice like plaid brown skirt, and I had like an antler necklace, things like that.
Okay. Well, and I'm okay with that because you're just like, if I wanted to be Donald, I would wear, tell me if I'm wrong, but I would wear like white pants or shorts and a blue shirt and maybe like a blue hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you're going with the color. If I was Mickey, it'd be,
okay.
red and yellow, something like that.
People are saying they do it at Universal Studios too. Do not dress up as the Mario Brothers or Toy Story characters. Cool out.
This would be a Mario.
Like, no.
Give me a 10 and I'll take a picture.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe this.
All I wanted as a kid was to grow up, have my own job, make enough money to where I can have an annual pass. I'm living out my childhood dream. Now, there is something that other Disney adults do that I think is crazy. I don't like it. You're a psycho if you do it. I'm going to go that far and I'm going to say it. If you go to Disney World and you're going in full costume, enough to the point where a kid could walk up to you because they think you're that character, you need to be put in a mental asylum. Oh, I'm going that far.
I agree.
If
Is
that
you
makes
cray-cray.
you that mad, call in right now. Call in right now. Casey, you agree with me, and you worked at Disney World. You've seen this happen before. So, Casey, what happens as are you a former worker at Disney, or are you still a cast member?
I'm a former cast member. So the main one that I remember, for one, it was in the complete wrong part of the park. It was in Frontierland, but there was a couple that was dressed up as Cinderella and Prince Charming that were walking around, and they were going up to people to take pictures with them. And, I mean, for one, we only have certain characters that can be in certain parts of the park, and Frontierland obviously is not where Cinderella and Prince Charming would be. But when we have people like that, first thing we have to do is we have to address them and make sure that, or let them know that, for one, you can't be doing this, and give them the opportunity to change their clothes. But this couple told us that they didn't have any change of clothes, so we were like, okay, well, we have plenty of stores. You can purchase something that you can change into, and we can hold your costumes until you leave at the end of the day. And they refused to do that. So there were 3 of us that were talking to them, and they just kept trying to walk away from us. So we had to contact security, and they got escorted out of the park.
You're kidding me.
It's never that
Hey,
deep.
Casey, is that a lifetime ban?
I don't believe it's a lifetime ban. They were banned for at least the rest of the day, though, from all from all parks.
Casey, any truth to the rumor that if you've got a swear word or something like that on your shirt, if you make it into the park somehow, they will direct you to the store, like you said, but you get the shirt for free?
They did away with doing that.
Horrible.
A lot of people were abusing it.
So now what do they do?
They give you the opportunity to buy something.
Good.
If you're being polite, they might do it for free, or they might do it at a discounted rate, but there were so many people that were abusing it because of like TikTok trends and stuff that they had to do away with it.
Craziness. Casey, I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing that story.
Oh, yeah.
You got to be our Disney go-to guy now. I love this knowledge that you're dropping.
And have a magical day.